Christmas Eve, and I've still got nothing for you. I'm out on a last minute spree, hoping to find that something that makes you see that I love you.
I've been out running all day, nothing catches my eye. What do you get for someone who has it all? I've been to...
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another part of Vlogmas. Today, I've obviously got to do some work, and I have to get a video edited for you guys that's supposed to go up today. Yeah, I was super busy at work yesterday, and Hannah had a haircut, and I needed to go back to the apartment to check on some things, and so by the time I got home, it was just really late, and made dinner and all those things, and I just did not have time to edit the video for today. So that is something that I'm going to have to like somehow sneak in my day. Not sneak, like you know, just find time. There we go. That's probably the better term. So I am going to sip on this for a little bit, and just a few minutes, check my email, and get on with my day. So let's see what today brings us. Okay, so definitely have some things I need to get done, like on the work front. But I'm gonna go, I think, get dressed, get ready for the day first. Sometimes I like work in my pajamas until like noon. Just really depends on the day. Like, I don't even know why. It just, if I've got like early morning meetings or just things that I need to get done, I'm not a morning person. In case I haven't said that, I'm not a morning person at all. So because of that, the thought of getting up early to get ready is just not in my DNA. So I would rather just get my day going and do whatever, work, and then like during lunch, go run and jump in the shower. Now, to be honest with you, it doesn't take me that long to get ready because I don't wash my hair like during the day, like in a morning shower depending on what it is. I wash my hair at night. So, I mean, literally it's like a 2-minute project of jumping in the shower. So I don't know why I procrastinate and don't do it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain. But anyway, my point is that there are many times where you will find me just as I am right now, even though it is like earlier, not early morning, but like 9 o'clock in the morning is my point, that I'm still in my pajamas. So, but I think that I will change that today. Let's do something a little different. So yeah, I've got my emails under control right now. I've answered everything that I needed to answer and sent out a couple of emails so that I can try to get some responses. I have a couple of contracts that like are part of a bid process that like are closing today. So yeah, I need to touch base with somebody to find out what's going on with that particular process. But my point is, I've taken care of everything that I like need to take care of right this second. So I think, like I said, I'm gonna go jump in the shower. I'll save the rest of my coffee until after my shower, and we'll get a few more things done work-wise, and then I will probably jump over to editing my video. So I am now ready, and I thought I would show you. This is the Amazon version of the Air Essentials set. Now, obviously, Air Essentials from Spanx doesn't come in a set, so you would buy the wide leg pants and the zip separately. Here are my thoughts. because I bought in the Black Friday sale this top in navy from Spanx. So I actually have a direct comparison because I didn't bring any of my wide leg pants with me to this, you know, temporary housing thing. It is very soft. I will give it that. It definitely gives a similar look, but I will say like the quality of the fabric and just like the hand of the fabric, if that makes sense. So I don't know if you can kind of tell. I mean, it's definitely thinner. So here is the Air Essentials, and I don't know if you can, trying to like get a, it's definitely thicker. And I'm feeling this, and then, you know, feeling this waistband, and there's definitely a difference. Not gonna lie. Does this work? If you don't want to spend the money on Air Essentials from Spanx, I totally get it. I think this is a great dupe, and I will try to link it down below. It's basically $50 for the entire set. That plus the pants is gonna run you, I think, like $2.25, something like that. Or yeah, I think the top is maybe like 100, and I think the pants are like 125 or 8 or something like that. So, and you know, you can tell because like I can, you know, like see some sort of cellulite through these. You really can't see that in, like, see what I'm saying, like right here. You really can't see that in the Air Essentials. Now, the one thing that I will give this set is, as you can see, there are pockets, which the Air Essentials does not have, and that is the one thing about the Air Essentials brand that drives me nuts. Like, especially these kind of pants, they should have pockets. So anyway, good, you know, good option if you don't want to spend the money, totally get it. And yeah, so I just thought I would let you know my thoughts on this. I did have the cream version of this, but I ended up sending it back. I just thought it was a little see-through. I'm not sure that I think that this is much better, like I said, because I can still really see kind of some lumps and bumps through this fabric. So I don't know, we'll see. Kind of lounge in it, you know, around the house today. I won't leave in it, but anyway, so there are my thoughts on that. I also just wanted to share this new mascara I got during the Sephora sale. It is the one size, which is the Patrick Star. Is that right? His line. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Am I correct in saying that? Just trying to look to see if it says on here. Anyway, I can't remember, some other YouTuber talked about this in like a favorites video, and so I got the mini size just to try. Highly, highly recommend. I think that is great. I'll show you my makeup and what it looks like today. Okay, my apologies, I don't have any lip product on yet. I'll probably throw my Hermes on because that's what I have. Although I do have a MAC lipstick here too. Maybe I'll put that on. So on my eye, like I said, if you can see my lashes, I think they look great. That is a combination of the Too Faced Better Than Sex Foreplay, which is their primer, which again, I saw somebody recommend, and it's great. And if you don't like to curl your lashes, I do curl my lashes, so it's fine. But if you don't like to, and I've done this actually, that when you put it on actually like helps curl your lashes. So if you have like a fear of eyelash curlers, highly recommend that. And then I put this on top, one coat, that's it. Hopefully you can see, it's hard to show eyelashes. On my eyes, actually like palette wise, is this little pocket palette from Sephora. It's First Light's Neutral Cold Tones is the palette. It's a little teeny little, it's got like 8 shadows in it, I think. And I think it's like $10 or something. You get it, they're usually in the, like the little checkout line thing. On my cheeks, bronzer and blush wise is this Becca palette, which was a a collab between Chloe and her friend Malika. I don't think that you can get this anymore, but on my, as a highlighter today, I have the Enlighten by Rare Beauty. So that I think is pretty much what's on my face, base wise, I say, because I'm not wearing a base, is this Tula face filter blurring and moisturizing primer. So it just gives like a hint of color. It really just sort of evens things out. It's definitely not a foundation. So anyway, that is what is on my face today. We are gonna go back to my desk and probably get to editing. Okay guys, so I thought that as part of today's vlog, I would do a little cooking with you. So we really like doing these every plate meals, and we get 3 a week basically. Sometimes I skip the weeks depending on what we're doing. I've obviously skipped a lot since we've been here, but I did order one. It came to our apartment and I went and picked it up yesterday. So I thought we would make one of those tonight. I think I'm gonna make the griddled onion burgers is what they're called, because I think Nick really wanted burgers tonight. So yeah, I thought that would be a fun thing to do with you all. This is not sponsored by any means. I have no relationship with Every Plate other than purchasing their subscriptions. So anyway, let's get cooking. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna do this one tonight, I believe, which is the Every Plate griddled onion burgers with creamy Dijon aioli and oven fries. So I'm clearly gonna have to turn on the oven, but usually what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll pull out here, you know, what's listed, what the ingredients that I need. Also with these, you usually need like some kind of staple items, which when I cooked, I brought a couple of ones that we had we had in the refrigerator basically that we hadn't cooked yet when we first came here. And I found out very quickly that, you know, this kind of place here, it doesn't have things. So I had to like go buy some salt and pepper, and I needed some flour and oil, obviously. So hopefully I have everything I need. So this needs salt and pepper, butter, which was another thing that I had to buy, mayonnaise. Ooh, I don't think I have mayonnaise. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't have mayonnaise. So either that means I'm going to have to send somebody downstairs to this little like convenience store kind of thing to buy some mayonnaise, which will be incredibly overpriced, or I need to pick another recipe. So let's look. I don't want to do pasta because we've had pasta quite a bit the last couple of nights. What do I need? I think instead we're going to go with the chicken because for the chicken, I only need salt and pepper, olive oil, and butter. And I have all 3 of those things, so that means tomorrow I can either go grab like a tiny bit of mayonnaise from the apartment, because by the way, we are allowed to go back into the apartment now. They are in the process of doing the putting Nick and Hannah's rooms back together, basically, by the building is doing that, not our contractor. We're hoping that maybe we can move back in this weekend, but we can at least go in. So I've gone in a couple times. Anyway, so yeah, I think we'll do the chicken instead because I don't have the mayonnaise. So we are now going to do, we are calling an audible, as we like to say in the sports world, herby Parmesan crusted chicken with garlic mashed potatoes and roasted zucchini. So there you are. So I will get those ingredients out and we'll get cooking. So I've got our chicken breasts, I've got the Parmesan cheese, the zucchini, there's another one, and some sour cream out of the refrigerator. We also need garlic, which I actually have some garlic over there, and we need potatoes. I need 24 ounces. Looks like I'm using potatoes in 2 recipes of the 3, so I'll basically just get half of them. And it does not look like I need any onions. Usually onions play heavily in these recipes. And I need 2 of these Italian seasonings, which should be in this box. Okay, so I've washed and dried all my produce. I'm now going to start chopping my zucchinis and my potatoes. The zucchinis I'm chopping in rounds and then half moons, and the potatoes I'm dicing in 1/2 inch size chunks and that's going to be boiled basically to then make mashed potatoes. And please don't judge my knife skills. I'm not a chef. One of the bad things about being in a temporary location like this is that you don't have like all of your own things. And I'm also limited to whatever they have here. So for example, this is the extent of the cutting board that I have, and they have no baking sheets here. So I have to cook, I'm supposed to cook both the chicken and the zucchini. I'm supposed to roast it in the oven. So I'm gonna have to sort of punt and do a little change up here. It shouldn't make that big of a difference, but I'm going to instead, I'm going to like stir fry, because basically it just called for to toss it in oil and this and some of the Italian seasoning and roast them. I will just cook them on the stovetop, like I said, sort of stir fry them and do it that way because I don't have another pan to put into the oven. So there you are. And then like as far as the chicken, like I said, it's supposed to also go on a baking sheet. I will have to put it in. I've got like a Pyrex 9x13 pan. That should work just fine. But yeah, that's kind of been the constraints of being in a place like this, is you don't, like, I mean, they have a decent amount of things, but like some things they have, you're like, why do you have that but not this? For example, we have no, well, what I call a spatula, and I know some people call like a scrape thing a spatula, but I mean like a spatula like that you flip like pancakes with. I don't know what else you would call that. But however, they do have a lemon squeezy thingy, or I guess that's a peeler. I thought that was, at first I thought that was a cheese, like a cheese slicer, but it's not. I guess it's a peeler. But you know, it's just, it's like you have this, like I said, this lemon thingy, but no spatula. So like when I'm trying to flip things, it makes it very difficult. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to chopping my potatoes now. Okay, so I got my water in here with the potatoes and the garlic cloves, and I'm just salting the water. And then we will get this boiling so that we can make mashed potatoes. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're just gonna kind of wing it here on the zucchini. So I'm just putting in the drizzle of olive oil. Next, I need to dry off the chicken breast and season with salt and pepper. To get the panko crust part together. In a small bowl, I'm supposed to combine the Parmesan cheese. And yes, I did wash the scissors. There's one. And two. I'm sure that I'm supposed to be using 2 Parmesans, yep. But one of the things you need to be careful with these recipes is the recipe is like written for the 2-person serving. And obviously we order a 4-person serving because we have 4 people in our family, or at least 4 people that are at home. And so you kind of have to like keep reading, because like the first thing said half of the panko. Well, then as I continued reading, it says for 4 servings, use all of the panko and 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. So just kind of an FYI. So I thought I would show you kind of what this mixture looks like. So we're going to put that on top of the chicken. So half of the sour cream goes on top of the chicken. Thought I would show you what the chicken looks like before I put it in the oven. So that's what it looks like. We're going to pop it in the oven and yeah, just wait for everything to finish cooking. Because I do not have a potato masher here, like I do at home, I'm going to use a whisk. Actually, you know what? I think the last time maybe, because I made mashed potatoes once before. I actually feel like maybe I used the spaghetti thing. I can't remember now. We'll see what works best. That is how the chicken looks. It looks delicious. That is the zucchini. And over here, we have the mashed potatoes. Bon appetit.
That's something that made you see that I love you.
All I've got to give for Christmas is this: a Christmas kiss. Close your eyes and pucker your lips, 'cause here it is, your Christmas kiss.